It's a showdown between the two worst teams in the NFL, the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Today, we'll find out who the worst of the worst really is when Mahomes takes on Jungle Boy. It's week 3 of the NFL on JCS. Well, I had my picks last week, and you guys know what happened there. We did the picks on the show, and, I did better. Every week I've done better, I'll say that. The week 1 I did terrible. Week 1 I did terrible. Some of the worst job picking ever on week 1. I was 30%. 30%. I picked every NFL game I could that week, and I was 30% correct. Now, week 2 I think is higher, but we're gonna go over week 2 because we didn't do that yet. We predicted week 2, but we didn't go over the results of it. Everybody was pretty close on what we talked about, and we'll listen to what we said about last week and react to what we got wrong and right because we didn't do that yet. But monetized this a week ago. It was so crazy, but we managed to get the picks out that week. So I don't know.
Keep on.
You're listening to Strip Sack, a football podcast with attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Strip Sack. You're listening to Strip Sack, a football podcast with attitude. I love that. Give me that NFL theme with some metal behind it, too. We're just waiting for everybody to get in here, man. The live alert going out to everybody across the world. If you guys want, you can share your opinions. I'm going to read the chat a lot probably during this stream. I don't know, man. I got my coffee here. I'm ready. I will read the chat a lot. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, I'm going to give you my picks. Week 1, I was 30% correct. We're going to go over what we got wrong and right about week 2. And then today, I'm going to give you my predictions real quickly before these games start because we're getting pretty damn close to the game's time. So I don't know if we're even going to have enough time to really go over everything we got right and wrong. And maybe we should just go over this week's predictions. And you know what? Let's do this week's predictions. Then we'll do what we got wrong last week. And then I can give you my percentages. So at least we can keep track of the percentages. Because I think it's fun to look at my percentage. I think it's fun to look up and say, like, hey, week 1, 30%. And I'm only and when I say picks, I'm just betting that, I'm only counting the games that I got right or wrong, who won the game, right? And if I get a score dead on, so if I nail a score exactly, I'm only counting those things. So I'm only counting if I pick Buffalo over New England and Buffalo wins over New England, then I got one right. But if I pick Buffalo, New England 31-10 and it's 31-10, then I give myself like a star. So it's like not only did I pick the right winner, but I picked the score as well. So like those are the two things really that I'm putting down. So we're looking for those things. I'm not sure if I got a score right last week, but it'd be fun to go over that. Like, hey, week 3, I got 2 scores dead on correct. Week 3, I got 5 scores all correct. Week 6, I got no scores all correct. So we're going to have those type of stats. It'll just be fun to shit on me and everybody. And, of course, if we have other people doing it, like last week we had Jay Menace talking about a lot of this stuff, Jay Menace and Nerdy. They gave their predictions as well, so you can hear those clearly on the show. Obviously, these are the 2 worst teams right now in the AFC. These are the 2 teams struggling. The Jets, as always, as they have struggled for the most part for the last forever. The New York Jets have just been trash for almost 30 years now. The Patriots are in their, renewed, rebuild, recycle, we don't know what phase that they're in. They're try something new phase without Brady, and which was expected. It's funny because I always thought this phase would come a long time ago. I thought it would come in 2012, 2015, 2018. But here we are with it now. As a New England Patriots fan, I mean, It's like one of those things where, like, we won so much that I'm not as hurt right now, thank God. It's a little frustrating to watch this team, though, because this team loves to stay in it until the end and then lose. Or like to lose for the most part and seem like they're going to lose, but then make it seem like they could also win as well. That's what drives me nuts about this Patriots team, is that they could win, but they don't. But it's just, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Hit that like button, guys, if you can, as we get started here. Yeah, baby. All right, so today let's talk about the Patriots and Jets first. We got so much to talk about from last week. I don't know if we can get to everything, but we'll try to get to everything as best as I can. And I will try to hear from you guys if you want. Talk about your teams, what you think. We got Mastodon here. Brad's here. What up, Brad? Fahad Naheem, Bills, Dolphins. Interesting. I guess the poll he's referring to. The poll is really close. Who's going to have the biggest day of these AFC East teams? I only put the 4 up there. But, because you can only put 4 in a poll. So that's why. You can only put 4 in a poll. Someone check on Allison, man. Let's go to that poll in just a second, as soon as I get my audio to work here.
Yeah!
You're listening to Strip Sack, a football podcast with attitude.
My life was in danger.
Tony Khan's life was in danger. You gotta love it. All right, so let's check it out. So here's the thing. Please hit that like button, guys. Let's go Steelers, says Rondo Slice. Actually, Steelers aren't playing until later tonight, I believe, right? They're not playing. Are they playing in the night game or whatever? I think they're playing night. Again, there's a big game with them. The Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders. They're playing the Raiders tonight. All right. So, as far as the Patriots and Jets go, I've said this, but I think the Patriots could definitely lose again to the Jets, because the Patriots, they could have beaten it looked like they tried. They could have maybe beat the Eagles and they lost. They could have maybe beat the Bills and they lost, or rather the Miami Dolphins. And I think the Dolphins and the Eagles played kind of crappy and down to the Patriots, and then the Patriots still couldn't seal it. Man, so to me, like, the Patriots have a real problem with like when they were handed an opportunity, the offense can't do it. When the Patriots are handed an opportunity, the offense just can't do it. They don't want to do it, or they can't do it, or I don't know what it is, bro, but they don't seem to want to do it. They were given so many opportunities the other day, and they just didn't capitalize on them at all. Like, it was just like, all right, Thanks for the turnover. You could turn the ball over in the red zone, they wouldn't have scored. The Patriots just can't do it. So that's a problem for me. I'm worried about that. The Patriots haven't shown they can win yet this season. The Jets have. You know what I mean? Even though the Jets had their crazy thing. Plus they won at home, right? Didn't they win at home with that game against the Bills? And so I feel like the home field advantage, like two crappy teams, and the Patriots don't play well against the Dolphins even at home for some reason now. So I'm really considering picking the Jets. And it would be the first time that the Patriots would go 0-3. And they lost a key defensive player the other day. I mean, who did they didn't lose Judon. They lost the Patriots lost somebody. And it's like their cornerback or something. So they lost somebody important. I can't remember his name now, but I don't know what they're going to do, because when they lost, a couple of injuries and the Patriots are just done. You know, and I will say the Patriots did a good job of, getting the people who are going to start, better. Like the offensive line got better. Some of the defense got better. So with everybody they ended up starting, they got a little better. They made the right decision there. But the minute that they put in a replacement or a backup or someone takes a break, there's holes in it. Every backup is like a fourth backup. Like anybody coming in for the Patriots who's not a starter right now, it's like you're not bringing in the second best guy. You're bringing in the fourth best guy, and there is no second best guy. So one Patriots player, for the most part, goes down, and you're bringing in somebody who really kind of sucks. I mean, that's what I'm going to say. But I am going to pick the Patriots because I can never pick the Jets, right, for the most part. I picked the Jets if the Jets were really good, and I knew they could win. But I'm going to pick the Patriots because I'm a homer, of course. It's probably going to be a feisty game, I would think, but it's going to tell us a lot about these teams because, the Jets are 1-1 and they think with Zach Wilson that they're just going to suck and they're going to fall into obscurity and whatever else. But the Jets showed us week 1 that they have some kind of weird resiliency there. The Patriots haven't shown that yet. So the Jets have shown us some type of resiliency. The Patriots really haven't. Although they have in a way, because in the Dolphins game and in the Eagles game, they fought like hell. So I'm giving the Patriots less credit. They fought like hell, right? So, but either way, we're gonna find out today. Someone's gonna be 1-3 or 0-3. And as a Patriots fan, we don't want to be worse than the Jets. I don't care if we're not going to be able to beat Buffalo this year or Miami this year, but Jesus Christ, bro. Like, can we not be worse than the Jets? Like, I'm sorry. It could happen, though. And if the Jets win today, it's the first time in a while the Jets have beat the Patriots. It's going to be the first time the Patriots are 0-3 since, I don't know, man, since 1995 or something. I don't know when the Patriots were 0-3 last. When was the last time the Patriots were 0-3? Alexa, when was the last time the Patriots went 0-3?
From SeattleTimes.com.
I don't even know if she'll tell me.
The last team to do it was also the Patriots in the infamous 3-0 snowplow game win over Miami in 1982.
No, I don't think that's not what we're talking about. Okay, never mind. Well, you're a retard, Alexa. Let's see. When was the last time Patriots started season 0-3? Where's GPT to figure this out? Okay, the last time it was 2000. It was actually the year before Brady. So the worst Patriots start was 2001 when they went 0-2, and then that was the year Brady took over. But they won the Super Bowl. But the year before that, the year 2000, the Patriots started the season 0-3. So it's been 23 years. 23 years since the Patriots have gone 0-3 to start the season. And it's been something like 8 years or 7 years since the Jets have beat the Patriots or something. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It was Drew Bledsoe. Yeah, it was 2001. So I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's we're getting back. Like, I'm actually having flashbacks of being a 15 or 14-year-old again. Like, this is the Patriots I haven't seen since I was 14 years old or 13 years old, dude. I'm having bad nostalgia flashbacks of the Patriots because the last time they were this bad was then. So it's crazy to think. Now let's turn our heads to the AFC East as we look at the poll that we put up here. 44 votes. Not a lot of people watching today. Not a lot of people jumping in the football stuff today. About 40 viewers. Who's the biggest day for the AFC teams that I decided to put on the board here? Well, you guys are saying the Bills and the Dolphins are tied, and so I would probably agree with that. You really shouldn't, but give it to me. What? How do I get it? It's not here. Oh. Yeah. So, I'm gonna say the Bills could have the biggest day, but dude, this is gonna tell us a lot about the Bills today because I am wondering what's up with the Bills. The Bills haven't looked right this season compared to what we thought they would be. Like we thought the Bills would. The Bills have been trending upward every season. Every season the Bills are trending upward, but this season, the Bills have sort of been stumbling here. They don't look right. It's almost like they're not healthy or they look like they're sick or something. It's weird. The Bills don't look right. The quarterback isn't 100%. They haven't clicked yet. So it's weird that the Bills aren't clicking 100% and that they're sort of taking a step back from what we thought that they could do and what they could be. So that's been an issue. So today is going to tell us a lot about a lot of teams. Like this is going to be a very big, I'm going to call it an information dump of NFL today. This is going to be an informational dump of news because today we are going to find out about a lot of teams, a lot of people, a lot of teams, and there's just so many examples of this throughout the games today. There's a lot of similarities, a lot of similar things. And it's across the board. Let me just go ahead and drop this off the screen. Okay, if you guys want, I will take your predictions. If you have a good prediction or a solid pick or a big take, feel free to drop it in the chat or super chat it in the chat. If you don't super chat it, you guys can use the Streamlabs donation link up top. You can do it that way if you want, or just try to leave it in the chat. There's probably not enough people that I can see every comment that gets made, but you can super chat if you want. And especially if you like the NFL shows we've been doing on the show. And let's start it up with. So I'm gonna say Patriots. Oh man, I almost don't want to pick the Pats. I can't stand it, bro. It's so hard to pick this year with them. Like, what are they doing? But I'm gonna do, and I'll tell you, man. If they don't win this game, then that's it. I know they can't win this season. Because they couldn't beat one of the worst teams, I think, in the league that's like sort of clawing away at people. And they obviously they couldn't beat two pretty good teams that could be Super Bowl teams or could be close to or definitely playoff teams. So they couldn't beat the two playoff teams, and now they can't beat a non-playoff team. That right there, like to me, it's like this is not good, bro. It's just you're done. You're done today if you can't take out somebody. 3 chances with Mac Jones and this defense that the Patriots has, the pretty good defense. The Patriots defense is good. The special teams is really good. And the offense is average at best. And you couldn't beat the Jets. So I'm going to pick the Patriots, and I'm picking the Patriots. I'm picking the Patriots defense to go big today. So I think if you have the Patriots defense, I believe you should take the Patriots defense. Now, we're going to find out at the end of this game how right or wrong I was about that. But I am going to say that this is going to be a big day for the defense on the Patriots. And I'll tell you what, if it's not, then they're in real trouble. They are in real trouble in New England, here, 15 minutes away from me, at Foxborough, if they can't get this together. So I'm going to say, I'll say Patriots. And I'm going to say that the offense doesn't do very well either still today. And I'll say that the defense might even score half the points for the Patriots. The defense, potentially. So you do that with that what you want. I'm going to predict, I'll tell you this, the Patriots will have a safety today on Zach Wilson. And then they'll have a pick six, and they'll have another turnover for the defense of the Patriots. and the Patriots will win the game. I'm going to say 21. I'm going to say 21 to 10 Patriots. 21 to 10 Patriots. That's my prediction. Boom. So that's pretty, I think that's a little bit out there, but I'm going to go out there because fuck it. 21 to 10 Patriots. I think that's going to be tough, though, because they're in New York. They're in the Jets' territory, and the Jets have played well at home. You know what? I'm going to go 21-17. I'll go 21-17. I'm going to change it. 21-17. I got to give the Jets a lot of credit. I feel like they get a feed at home. Like, I believe the Jets are getting a juice at home from what I saw the other day. So they're getting some kind of juice at home. And I'm going to, I think they can do better maybe. So 21-17. I'll go that route. 21-17. There you go. Mark it down. So let's get into the other games. I spent a lot of time on this one because it's the focal point of my life, really. Week 3, I already had the 49ers over the Giants. That was kind of a no-brainer pick anyway, so who gives a damn? Like, I think pretty much anybody and their mother. I can't imagine anybody would have picked against the Giants. I mean, against the 49ers from the Giants, dude. Like, I don't think, like, did anybody, like, would anybody have picked the Giants to beat the 49ers? So, I don't think that was anything special. Then we got Lions, Tigers, and Bears, brother. Lions, Tigers, and Bears, brother. So, with that being said, we are gonna go over my my picks from last week and your picks. I've already got a couple messages from people about it. Yeah, we're gonna go over them. Week 1, I was 30%. I think week 2, I was 40 or 50%. So it's getting better every week. Obviously, you would think that with being able to predict what's going on when you start to see teams, it starts to get a little bit easier. Like, I think if you're pretty decent, like, at picking stuff, like, you'd be at least at 70% by week 3 or 4. I don't know I have no idea how good people are or whatever. But I am going to go Lions. I'm going to go Lions over the Falcons. And I don't know if Jay Menace is around. I will put him on. I'll get his picks too, but I don't know if Jay Menace is up or around. But if Jay Menace wants to chime in on that, feel free to, and maybe Nerdy too. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll maybe look at the Discord in a minute. But I'd go Lions over the Falcons, and I would say something like 17 to 10 Lions. 17 to 10 Lions. Then we got Chargers Vikings today at 1:00, and that'll be an interesting game. I'm going to take the Vikings in that one, 21 to 17. I'm just guessing at this point with some of these teams because I just don't care, for the most part. Packers and Saints. The fudge packing Saints. I'm going to go Packers 28 and the Saints 14. Packers 28, Saints 14. I'm definitely taking the Packers in that game. I think the quarterback's going to get better. I think the Packers defense is going to tear up New Orleans. Although the running game may give the Packers a little bit of a kerfuckery. I don't know. Texans, Jaguars. I picked the Texans last week. A little more grittier than the Jags. I'm going to pick the Jags, though, this week. So I'm going Jags over Texans. I'll go Jags 24, Texans 21. Close game there. Broncos and Dolphins. I got the Dolphins winning this one. I am going on a full-on blowout in this one. I'm going Dolphins 28. Dolphins 28. And the Denver Broncos, we'll go with 12. The Denver Broncos 12 and the Dolphins 28. That is a weird score, but I'm going with it. It's a weird score. I just feel it in my bones. Cleveland Browns versus Titans. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give this one to the Cleveland Browns. We're going to go Browns 17, Titans 14. This is a very interesting one. Bills and Commanders, bro. This is a wicked interesting one.
Keep on playing your video games, stinky ass boy.
You're listening to Strip Sack, a football podcast with attitude. Well, this could be a crazy game, guys. The Bills and the Commanders. The Bills haven't looked 100% right, but they're still can be very, very good. The Commanders have come out, man, they've come out firing. I mean, if I hadn't seen the Commanders playing this year already, I would say that the Commanders are going to score nothing. I would say like the Bills are going to win this like 30-something to 3 or 7 or something. But I mean, the Commanders, man, they're out there throwing up points. So I'm going to say the Bills win. Bills win this game. I'm going to say this will be the highest scoring game of the year for the Bills, which I think, I don't know what that is actually, but I think it's, I don't know. I'm going to say that they score a lot. They're going to score 30-something. I'll say the Bills 34. No, Bills 31 and Commanders 21. 21-31, Bills over Commanders. But that's going to be a big game. If the Commanders win, they've got something legit going on this season quite a bit. And if the Bills lose, the Bills are having a problem. And they're not living up to what we thought they could be if the Bills lose that game. So that is very interesting to me. Colts and Ravens, I'm going Ravens. Ravens 24, Colts 17. We already went over the Patriots and Jets. I think Patriots 21, Jets 17. Which was that the same score I just gave the Ravens? I don't remember. Pretty close. Panthers, Seahawks. Who cares? No, I'm just kidding. Panthers, Seahawks. Really, this one sucks. I'm going to go Seahawks. I'll go Seahawks. Seahawks 24. Panthers. I don't know. Panthers 20. It's a really hard one there. The Bears and the Chiefs, they're on later at the 4:25 game, which we talked about that last week on the show here. But, you know, we talked about the Bears a lot last week, so I won't talk about the Bears a ton. You're listening to Strip Sack, a football podcast with attitude. So I'll go, I'm obviously going to go Chiefs on this one. This could be one of those games that you should definitely pick. I mean, the Chiefs are just going to throw bombs, bro. If I was picking fantasy today across all the teams and all the things and whatever else, I mean, I would go heavy on the Chiefs today. That is going to be I think the Chiefs are going to waffle the Bears. And maybe we're wrong, but if that's wrong, I mean, bro, it just feels like the Chiefs are going to absolutely like waffle them. Like big time. We'll find out though. We'll find out. So I'll go Kansas City Chiefs 28. The Chiefs 28, the Bears the Bears 9. The Bears 9, the Chiefs 28. That's what I'm going to say. I'll be surprised if anything much different happens. Cardinals and the Cowboys. The Cardinals are fixing for an 0-3 or whatever. I don't know what the Cardinals are. I think they are. Alexa, what's the Cardinals' record this season?
This season, the Cardinals are 68 and 87 and ranked 5th in the NL.
No,
Central.
you fucking stupid bitch idiot. Alexa, what are the Arizona Cardinals' record?
The Arizona Cardinals are 4th in the NFC West at 0-2.
Yeah. Okay. So they're 0-2. So they're going to go 0-3 here. So the Cowboys, I mean, it would be a massive upset for the Cowboys if they lost. So the Cowboys are going to beat the Cardinals today. So I hope always Nerdy dies watching that game. You know, he's watching and he has a stroke. That'd be nice. You know, he's all happy and he just passes out and dies. You know, he's just, and he falls over. This is going to happen. Cowboys and Cardinals. Going Cowboys big time here. I'm going to go Cowboys. Cowboys 40. Yeah, you heard me right. Cowboys 40 and the Cardinals 17. Cowboys 40, Cardinals 17. That's what I'm doing. You like that? You like that? We're getting to the other games. Rams, Bengals. I am going Rams. Rams 21, Bengals 14 in that one. Make it short and sweet. Eagles, Buccaneers. I got the Eagles in this one. The Eagles going 27 to the Buccaneers 20. 27-20 Eagles over Buccaneers. I might be giving credit to the Buccaneers for having only within 7 there. And now the big game, the big boy game of the week. Tonight at 8:20, the big game. The Steelers tied for the most NFL championships of all time with the New England Patriots. The Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the oldest teams in the league, but they only have 6 championships. The Steelers versus the Raiders, one of the dirtiest, dastardliest teams ever, the Raiders. Now, in my opinion, with the Raiders having Garoppolo, they've got it going on as far as the Raiders go. But I think the Steelers can beat teams when they're at home. However, the Steelers are not at home. And because of that, I think these teams are fairly even. The Raiders with a little bit more finesse on offense. The Steelers with a little bit more grit on offense. But when it comes together, they're pretty even to me. And I think the Steelers, if they had an edge, could defeat the Raiders. That physical edge could possibly defeat the Raiders. But here's the thing. The Raiders are at home. So I'm going Raiders, baby, because they're at home. I would go with the home team on this game. It would decide it for me. And because the Raiders are at home, I'm going with them. So tonight, this is going to be a big boy slugfest, potentially tonight. And I'm going to go Raiders 28 and the Steelers. Well, wait a minute. What do I want to give the Steelers? Let's see. I'm going to go Steelers 23. Steelers 23, Raiders 28 tonight at home. Potential for an OT, but I think the Raiders will win because it's at home. That's the only reason. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I got my Dunkin' Dog nuts. I know that. Chat, what's up? I'm going to read the chat here. I'm sorry. I've been like locked into what I'm doing. Last week's picks, we talked about those last week. Let me just double check on the chat here. If you guys really want to say something, get it to me. Please drop a super chat if you'd like to. Otherwise, use Streamlabs if you really want to get it to me. I hope I saw everything. Cardinals going 0 for 3 today, says Nerdy. Yeah, that's probably true. Rojas obviously wants our Patriots to win. Let me see. What up, Irish Dave? How you doing, man? The Irish Dave. How you doing there, Irish Dave? I'll swallow you there. What's the crack? What's the crack? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Joseph Bomber says, teams that start 0-3 have 2.5% chance of making the playoffs. That's probably true. They're in Jersey, says Cynical. You must be talking about the Jets. Jason Martinez says 24-14 Jets. Byron in the chat says 24-20 Jets. I'm going to go Patriots because I'm a Patriots fan, but I do think it's possible the Patriots lose to the Jets. I think it's a 50-50 toss-up. I think the Jets kind of suck ass, and the Patriots might be soulless. And we're going to find out today if the Patriots are or not. We're going to find out today if the Patriots' grit that they showed at times in those first 2 games they lost, if they actually do have the ability to use it as a weapon and actually try to beat somebody. But if they can't do that against the Jets tonight, man, you're looking. It feels crazy to say you're the worst team in the AFC East. But that will be what will happen, which is I just don't believe it until I see it because the Jets is just so trash. Like, I will be the Jets suck ass. And the fact that you could be worse than that is very confusing to me. So, and the Jets had to deal with an issue with a quarterback going down, and you lose still. It's not good. A lot of people picking the Vikings, Joseph Bomber or Byron saying the Vikings winning. That's cool. I think I picked them as well. Mastodon's got the Chargers. Packers 30-17 says Byron. Yeah, I mean, I got the Packers too, so we're there. We got the Jags. Everybody's got the Jags. It looks like 41-10, Byron. Jesus. You guys are really for the Jags. I was for the Jags as well, but that's a big one. I hope that, I mean, yeah, the Bills look so bizarre. I don't know, man. Hopefully they can snap out of it for you guys, because they're like underplaying what they could be better than what they are. It's almost like how the Patriots are. It feels like the Patriots have another level they should get to. The Bills should have another level that we know they've been at. So I don't know what the Bills are doing. Ravens 23-13. Seahawks 26-14. Okay, so we're all pretty much in agreement here on a lot of these games. Cowboys, I think it's a much easier week, I think, to predict this week than the last couple weeks. Obviously, it gets, you know what I mean, to be easier as we go on to the weeks here in the NFL. Yo, Turpa. How you doing? You're listening to Strip Sack, a football podcast with attitude. Subscriber.
You fucking mark!
No. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new subscriber, and it's NFL question marks. I don't know, like what? The NFL question marks have subscribed to the channel, guys. I don't know. I want to thank everybody who donated last night during Monetize This. It's funny because Monetize This last week was actually bigger, like as far as views, watchability. Like I think we had a better show. We had more donations. Last week was actually bigger than last night's belt, which is what I was concerned about, putting the belt on the line so quickly. And I think that was a mistake. And I think I talked to some people that agreed. It was so, but hey, you know, people wanted to do it, so I did it, and it was pretty good. But it just wasn't whatever. So we could be crowning the last ever Monetize This champion, Luke Rojas. That could be really his gimmick and his name to fame, that he is the last ever Monetize This champion. That could be what happens with Luke Rojas. So we'll have to get him some kind of a trophy for that or something. So we'll figure it out. But I do want to thank everybody who donated last night. Tim Drake, $69. The Ghost, $100. Jennifer Muppet Baby, the Big G, Randy Viper, Rob Wilson, the Dork Knight, the Ghost from the Coast, Randy Viper Botch Club, Matt Cologne, Joshua Gaffney, and General Santos, Randy Viper. Obviously multiple donos by multiple different people. D. Welsh, and everybody who did drop last night. Thank you for that. And I went back and watched last week's show to look for the NFL picks when we did the NFL segment. And we were, you know, like I said, we were close on some things, like 50%, I would say. It is early in the season, but, hey, man, I got to pick stuff. You know, you got to pick things. He's a transitional champion. Let's go back to what I said earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, this is it. There you go. One more time. I got to hear one more time. Just a quick little clip. Oh, God, I love it so much.
Ass boy, keep on playing your games.
Oh.
Stinky ass boy.
Keep on playing your video games, stinky ass boy. Keep on playing your video games, stinky ass boy.
All right, hit me with those games that I missed really quickly. I'm just going to boom, 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 boom. Here we go.
All right, Joe, rapid fire for you as well.
All right,
So we starting off tomorrow, Packers versus Falcons. What you got?
Packers.
Okay.
Packers
Colts
by
versus
Packers.
Texans.
Packers by 10.
Okay. Colts versus Texans.
I'm going to go Texans by 3.
I love you, Joe. Thank you for representing Houston.
Yep.
Seahawks versus Lions.
That was not right. Lions in a blowout.
My computer's doing some funny shit. Hold on.
It's all good. Lions in a blowout, baby.
Chargers versus Titans.
I got the Chargers by 10.
Raiders versus Bills.
Bills just barely pulling it off. It's going to be a fucking dogfight, I bet.
I think so. Chiefs versus Jaguars.
Chiefs 28-17.
My funnest game of the week, Ravens versus Bengals.
Whoo! Ravens versus Bengals. I'm gonna go Bengals 21-17.
They are favored to win. So you and Nerdy both went with the consensus. They are favored to win. So good shit on that one. All right, next we got Bears versus Buccaneers.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Bears, but it's gonna be I think I'm gonna
Wow,
go, yeah.
that would be an upset. That would be an upset.
I'm gonna go Bears. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know why I did that last week.
94,
That was definitely wrong.
21 Bears.
All right, so now we're back where me and Nerdy were at. 305 game, first 305 game. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. And both of y'all, let me know what y'all think.
Oh man, this one's gonna be crazy. That's a crazy game.
Yeah. That's a divisional game. It's going to be tough. Both teams are not trying to go 1-1. I mean, I think San Francisco is the better team, but LA definitely has something to prove. So,
how about this? San Francisco in overtime by a field goal, 31-28.
The Nerdy, what is your prediction? We getting it from the Most High. So what? Come on, let me know.
Jarastafari says that it is going to be the Niners by 3 points. It agrees with Joe. Joe must have the premonition gods. I don't know about overtime.
What a nutcase, bro. And I'm not just talking about the fact that he put that outfit on. Just what a nutcase. Oh, my God, bro. Yo, Jason Martinez, what's up? I got to check out Monetize This. I'm somewhat new to the channel. What up, Martinez? Yeah, dude, check it out, man. So I started this channel fucking 2012, and then in 2013 we did heavy on the wrestling, but every Friday night we started to like do non-wrestling Monetize This, where we didn't do wrestling and it was just like a free-for-all. That was 2013, and it's been going ever since. Lots of different iterations and different people on the show throughout the years. It's always changing. So yeah, check it out. But that's it, man. Gave all my picks for today. We'll go over the other ones and some of the other stuff later. But I got to run kids football, cheer games, all that sort of thing. If you guys want to support my channel, paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. If you want to help me out, you can just drop stuff directly there. I'm also giving it to my daughter's cheer fundraiser, some of it. So thank you to the people that have been donating to that and writing the cheer thing in there, so I know it's for her. She is in 18th place of 50 people right now. So she is in 18th place. That's really good. So thank you guys for that. PayPal.me/Joe Cronin Show. And, of course, Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. If you go to Patreon, you're going to hear there's hundreds of episodes of my podcast called The Corrupted Podcast. There's hundreds and hundreds of episodes of it. Plus, all my podcasts with me and Jake DeMarco on wrestling, the podcast with me and my wife, the podcast with me and Jake, and just tons of podcasts. There's just so much shit. So if you become a patron for $5, you get tons of stuff not on YouTube. If you've never heard it, you can just cruise through Patreon for hours all day finding crazy shit. So if you like to laugh, you like crazy stuff, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And for $5, you pretty much get almost everything. I think just about everything for $5. But I do want to thank the $25 a month producers. So thank you guys for that. The list is coming out, is re-coming out tonight to remind you of who the producers are this month. And then next month it will be updated on the probably by the 5th or 6th. So look for that as well. Shout out to the Ghost from the Coast, one of the top producers, including the longest running one, Sith Negan. But shout out to John Wood, Brian Jardine, Alan Stober, Snarkbait, Colonel Stutters, Dion Edwards, Stevie O, James Beggs, Nikki J, the Weed God, Drew Bar 100, Matt Rossmeyer, Alex A. O'Donnell, and of course, Tim Drake and the Goon. Thank you guys all. And good luck to your teams today. This should be an interesting day of football, and we'll be back to talk about a little bit more of it later and throughout the week. So I hope everybody looks forward to that. And the new intro to Monetize This is actually not done. Sith Negan just reminded me to put that up on Patreon. It's actually not done because I'm going to buy... I need to buy the rights to the music and make it the right way. So I have not done that yet. I thought if people liked it, we would do that. I don't know if we could do that, but we'll see. So we'll see if I go back to the new intro or the old intro. Because if I am gonna fund a new intro, I'm gonna do some new graphics and some new other things too. But right now, it's just sort of a sample of. Do you like a little bit of how the new intro is, but at this point, fuck it. Let's just put on good shows on when I'm live. I don't care about intros and songs and other things like that. I just want to have a good time.
The late turnover.
Celebrating with people, having a good time. And now the Patriots-Jets game is underway. And we'll see what goes on. Man, the spam is here. Joe started drinking again. Yeah, I'd probably die. The Jets with a screen pass to start, a slip up, a guy, and going to get about a yard maybe. Here we go. Big day. Have fun, guys. Hit the like button. See if we can get this to 30 likes. I know it's an NFL show, not usually big early on Sundays, but let's do it. Play us out, Sam. Thanks for being here, guys. I'll be back later with more. We got to write down my picks and find out how wrong I am today. We'll do that. I think it'd be fun to go over how dumb I am. We got to go over last. Oh, look at that. A blitz by the Patriots. 2nd and 9 run play, and it got snuffed out by the Patriots. Remember, like I said, look for the Patriots defense to make big plays today and to outshine the offense of either team and the defense of either team today. Look for the Patriots to create points on defense in the Jets game. Peppers was in there. Big 3rd down and 15 for the Jets. They got it spread wide. Zach Wilson looking 3 men deep. Shift, and the blitz is on. The Patriots get to him. He throws the ball at the ground. I'm not sure if that's going to go down as a sack or an incomplete pass. But the Patriots defense pushed the Jets back to 4th and 15 and beyond. And the Jets are forced to kick already. A really good showing for the New England Patriots defense to start it off. They're coming at Zach Wilson, and they're coming at him hard. To start this game, not a chance in the world there. And a bad snap. Good punt. But it's going to be fair caught at about the 43-yard line. The Patriots will start with some of their best field position of the last 3 weeks. And here comes Mac Jones. Some say he could be good. Some say he could be Gumby's butt pirate. Rojas is at the cemetery, says King of Huecomendo. And now for the first time today, Mac Jones. Now, this is where the Patriots have struggled. The defense for the Patriots have come out, made good plays, and then the offense takes over, and they cannot capitalize on the wonderful play of the defense. That has been the story for me in the Patriots this season. And Mac Jones just throws the ball away. The play as the play developed, nothing was there, and Mac Jones just grounded the ball. So a wasted play to start for the New England Patriots. And I'm telling you guys, this has been the problem. You got to make positive yards happen. I would think you would go with a running play in the first 2 plays of the game for the Patriots, and now they did not do a running play. And now here's the second play of the game, and that's going to go to Ramondre Stevenson, who's going to pick up 4 yards. He stumbled, otherwise he might have had more, maybe 5 or 8 yards, but instead he gets a measly 4 yards on the stumble for the Patriots. And again, the first play for the Patriots of this game was a waste. A broken play that they just chalked up to nothing. And then Ramondre Stevenson with a 4-yard run. And now it's 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. And again, it just feels like a waste. Now we've got wide receivers on the corner. Mac Jones dropping back, steps up to throw, a great throw, a catch made. And the new tight end for the Patriots makes the catch running out of bounds, and the Patriots pick up a first down. This already is different than what we've seen from the Patriots last couple of weeks. An immediate stop by the defense, and the Patriots pick up a first down in the New York territory here. So guys, interesting stuff here. After a wasted play, they were able to still get a first down. That's big. That's big to be able to do something, because they haven't been able to do shit the last couple of weeks. Mac Jones, Fakes the step back, hands it off to Ramondre Stevenson. He's hitting the backfield and tries to jar forward for at least a gain of 0, but instead he's going to lose 1. Another broken play to start. So the Patriots start the first play of this drive, losing a yard. Ramondre rumbles, but not anywhere that's going to gain positive yardage. Hunter Henry in on that huddle there. Look for Hunter Henry to have some important plays today on the Patriots. The tight end could be important. One in the backfield for Jones. He breaks off on a slant route, and Jones forces it in on a 2-man coverage, but it's caught by, you guessed it, as I just said, Hunter Henry picks up the catch. Like I said, Hunter Henry in on the huddle in a way that made me think he was a target, and he was, because Jones forced it in on a 2-on-1 on Henry, and he got it in there for about 5 yards or so. 3-3, the Patriots are moving the ball. Look for something that could be deep here. The Patriots could be setting up something crazy. Not sure, but that's what it looks like to me. Mac Jones goes back, and he goes deep! And it's too much! And too far and too deep. Into the end zone, harmlessly it falls, and the Patriots aren't able to convert the 6 points. I was right again. They went for a play in the end zone. I mean, I might as well be the Jets coordinator. Parker not able to catch up to that ball. It was thrown perfectly for Parker. If he'd been a little bit faster, it was overthrown, but I think it was thrown perfectly. I think Parker just needed to speed up the Jets a bit. It was thrown in a perfect place where it couldn't be intercepted. So, Patriots are going to settle for a field goal attempt here. That really could have been... I don't think the Patriots... What a kick by the rookie! And the Patriots pick up 3 points. I don't think the Patriots needed to go for the deep shot. I think the deep shot was predictable, and I think the deep shot was unnecessary. I think the Patriots could have just kept grinding it out. The only reason I would have taken a shot at the end zone on third down right there is if I knew I was going to go for it on fourth down. I do not think I think that was a bad play call. Even though I called the play call, you could see what they were going to do. But, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just kept going with the dink and dunk, getting the first down. So I honestly think that was a mistake. I think the Patriots might have just left a touchdown on the board, on the field, and they put up 3 at least. But, yeah, I think that was a bad call on the offensive decision-making. It's my opinion. I'll see you guys later.